in one, two, three. Bonjour, good morning, good afternoon, esteemed delegates. My name is Phiona Okumu. I represent Spotify as the head of music for the region, and while I am sad not to be physically in the room with you, I can't express how joyful and honored I am to be participating in First World Music and Tourism Festival. The majority of my career has been at the intersection of music, technology, and culture, and no more so than here at Spotify, where we strive to ensure that this is where Africa's music culture stories are authentically told, engaged with, and remembered. At Spotify, I believe we are playing a role in globalizing African music, not by flattening it into trends, but by amplifying its roots and its creators. Through specially curated editorial playlists, like, for example, African Heat, which some of you know, that's the biggest African music playlist in the world, with all of the biggest hits on there, through Radar Africa, which is a program which we've put together to highlight the new emerging generation of new African stars, through Equal Africa, which is our program which we use to especially amplify women artists from Africa to be seen, to be heard, and importantly, to be paid globally. I'm happy to say that we are also making strides to present as many sides of Africa's diverse music ecosystem as we can with other playlists. We have a suite of playlists specially curated for listeners who are also fans of music from French-speaking Africa. My favorite one is called a Francophone Wave. That one's got all the top trending and recent hits. We have one called Kilelo, which is urban tracks from Congo or from artists of Congolese heritage. We have Biso na Biso, which is for French hip hop, Ndombolo and Rumba, and so many others, which if you just take the time to go through our platform, I'm sure you would enjoy. But we are not only about streams and follows. At the heart of what we do is storytelling. It's about giving context to the places this music comes from and rethinking music as a gateway to a place. So just in the last week, some of you may have been lucky enough to have attended or seen online young people in Paris enjoying the latest African sounds at Fête de la Musique, or at the Afro Nation Festival in Portugal. Those to me are just two of many examples which African music shows up globally and further incites cultural curiosity, which is usually followed by a similar wave in our African summer, which I like to call it, in December, where we witness music fans, who live abroad, who are from Africa, who come from all over the world to visit Accra, Lagos, Kinshasa, Cape Town, Johannesburg, to witness for themselves the true magic of Amapiano, of Rumba, of Coupe de Calais, of Afrobeats in its natural habitats. And all of the other wonderful strands that Africa is generously contributing to the sound of international pop music today. This cultural exchange to me is how music starts to become infrastructure, not only preserving our rich sonic heritage, but activating it in monetizable and immersive ways that benefit artists and tourism economies alike. What's needed now, I believe, is partnership between platforms like Spotify, tech startups, governments, tourism boards, and youth innovators to co-create music-led travel experiences which correspond with what we do on our platforms, which millions of fans of music around the world have access to. We are intentional in the way that we partner with the multitudes of communities who are the custodians of their musical heritage. We have partnered on several events from Lagos to Cape Town with these cultural experts to offer them visibility and to offer the world the best experience that Africa has to offer. None of this happens by chance. We as a platform make great effort to educate artists on how to make use of Spotify. So we have a great educational initiative that we have always on throughout the year, all over Africa, wherever we can make it to. And this is where we teach creators how to distribute their music on our platform and how to connect with their fans. African music is not just something to be consumed, it's something to be felt, to be walked through, to be lived. And with the right support, I think we can ensure the next generation of artists doesn't just carry tradition forward, they can build entirely new worlds and new futures with it. I hope you all have a wonderful conference, and I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. Thank you.